Man, I can't believe we're here again, but we are. It is officially that time of year where I look ahead at the movies coming out next year and I kind of pick out what are the most anticipated ones for me. I'm recording this from bed because I'm sick, but I it's the 24th, so we're getting down to the wire on this year, so I'm like I got to do this cuz I've been doing it every year. So it's not going to be like I mean, I'll point out the ones I'm most anticipating, but I just want to go over all the stuff that's coming out this coming year. There's some weird stuff I didn't even know about. Like there's a Kids Bop concert. I didn't even know Kids Bop was still a thing. The Plague, I've never heard of that, but it's a Joel Edgerton film. I don't know what a lot of these are going to be. I don't know what that is. Lupin, Animu, I guess. Oh yeah. So this list includes re-releases. Labyrinth 40th anniversary re-release. That's cool. I've never seen it, so I should probably go and see that. Primate. I just saw the trailer for that. It looks so stupid. It looks really dumb. But January is when they dump all the crap, so you got to get through all that first. Greenland 2. Why is it a thing? I don't understand. Greenland 1, I don't even think did that well. Hamnet, I think that came out in limited release or late this year. It's going to get a wide release. And then they even include Lord of the Rings, which is being re-released. I got to see those, the extended versions, in theaters a couple years ago, but I would do it again. Because, like, realistically, how many more times are we going to be able to have a theater experience? Because look at what's happening with Netflix and Warner Brothers. Like, it's the theater experience is slowly dying out, unfortunately. 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Doesn't make my list, but I'm interested, even though I've still not watched the first 28 years later. I will. I'll get to it, though. Lord of the Rings. Megadeth has a concert film coming out. I didn't know that. Return to Silent Hill. That could be good. It's the same director coming back after like 20 years after the first Silent Hill film. But it's January, so count on it probably being bad. 20. Oh, Hard Boiled. I didn't know that. I've never seen that either. I'm going to have to see that. That's cool. I didn't know that was being re-released. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That's the new film by Gore Verbinski, who did the Pirates films, and the trailer was really cool. So that's probably an honorable mention of mine. But there's really only a small number of films I'm even looking forward to this year, like big films. Like some of these I'll probably like, but I don't know any of these. How is this laid out? Do you have to go my month on this? I think you do. I thought it was just gonna. Yeah, I hate how they do that. February. What the hell is Jimpa? The Strangers Chapter 3. I've heard absolutely nothing about those movies. The quadrillionth Dracula film. I don't know what that is. Pillion. Buffalo Kids. Time Hop. What the hell is that? See what I mean? There's a bunch of stuff that's like. Goat is. It's an animated film about Steph Curry, apparently. Wuthering Heights remake. None of these make my list. The Mortuary Wait, is that based on the game? The Mortuary's Assistant? I don't know. Pretty in Pink re-release. Don't care. I didn't know there was an I Can Only Imagine One film. The Sheep Detectives, I've heard about that, but so it's really dry the first couple months. Scream 7. I've only seen the first two Scream films. So maybe if I watch the other ones, I would be interested in that, but that does not make my list. Epic, Elvis Presley in concert. Eh. So I'll let you know when I get to the first one that I'm actually looking forward to that makes my list. Youngblood, I don't know. Hoppers is, man, Pixar, you've fallen off big time. It does not look good. The Bride. The Bride was filmed like 3 years ago. It's Maggie Gyllenhaal directs it. It's a Frankenstein film starring Christian Bale as Frankenstein. And I don't know who plays the bride, but it's being dumped in February because it was filmed a while ago. I don't think it's that good, if I had to guess. Now, March is where it finally starts to kick off. Wait, why was the bride listed twice? What? Okay, that was in February and March. I don't. This Box Office Mojo, get your crap together. Okay, here it is. Here's one of like maybe 4 or 5 films I'm actually looking forward to, and that's Project Hail Mary. I've not read the book. I've heard about it. I don't want to read it beforehand. But the premise sounds really cool. It's from the writer of The Martian, which I loved. So it's definitely up there. It's probably like number 3 on my most anticipated list, 3 or 4. So fingers crossed it's as good as the trailer makes it look. Now I think that's Ready or Not 2. I don't care. Super Mario Galaxy movie. Why does this have March and April now? The Cliffhanger remake. Why are they remaking that? I don't know. So it looks like Project Hail Mary is like the only one I'm looking forward to in March. In terms of entertainment this year, or this coming year, there's nothing until March for me. Oh wait, no, I take that back. Resident Evil 9, but like, I mean, the first quarter is usually like that. See, the relisting stuff. It's annoying. I don't know why they do it this way. Michael, I'm kind of interested in that. That could be good. It's a biopic about Michael Jackson, which I feel like is long overdue. And then look, we're already in May, and there's like just this year, despite it looking better than 2025, it's still pretty light. Like I feel like we're not back to where we should be post COVID. Animal Farm, that's been on the back burner for a while. It's an Angel Studios release. Devil Wears Prada 2, why is that being made? I don't understand. May, It Is God Is? What kind of title is that? Mortal Kombat 2, that makes my list. I mean, I don't really have a definitive list right now, but Mortal Kombat 2 is definitely up there. I enjoyed the first one. This got delayed. It was supposed to be out in October, but obviously it's good enough to warrant a summer release. So they pushed it back. I hope it's better than the first one. I think the first one had a lot of promise. The main character is boring as hell. I wanted it just to be a Scorpion and Sub-Zero film, but it wasn't. So they're fixing their biggest mistake, which is having no Johnny Cage by bringing Carl Urban in to play him, and I think it works perfectly as like an aging Johnny Cage. So yeah, the trailer was fun. Fingers crossed that it's actually that pretty good. Now I can't believe I'm saying this, considering this channel kind of started with The Mandalorian, and I'm notoriously a huge Star Wars fan, but with how bad this franchise has been treated the past decade, especially the past few years, I really can't get excited for this, for The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's just, there hasn't been a film in theaters since Rise of Skywalker. It's been forever. And I think that show fell off. I think season 3 was not very good. And just all the Star Wars shows have not been very good. So as a huge fan, it hurts me to say this, but I don't think it even makes my list of like top 10. Maybe somewhere in there, but like maybe an honorable mention. Maybe if there's like 10 in front of it, that would make 11, but it's just, I can't get excited for it. I'm sorry. June. Okay, now things are picking up. Summer actually looks better than summer 2025 was abysmal. So we got Scary Movie 6, which is the Wayans are back. I think there's a chance it could be good with them involved. And then Disclosure Day is Spielberg's new film, and I'll give anything he makes a chance. So Disclosure Day definitely makes my list of top 10. But the trailer was interesting, and I think they're holding back a lot of what's going to be in it. It's kind of giving me Signs vibes, but I don't know. I think it could be good. The trailer was good. Toy Story 5. This movie, I am actively like against its existence. I don't think it needs to exist, because 4 was not good. It should have ended with 3. It's the only thing. 3 had such a perfect ending. I just don't think there needed to be more. Supergirl, I'll be honest, I haven't seen Superman still, so it doesn't really interest me at all, if I'm being perfectly honest. So doesn't make my top 10. Minions 3, why are they still making? I guess they make like $1 bajillion. That's probably why. July, Moana remake. Why? By the time that comes out, it won't even have been 10 years. I don't know. So okay, here's the big one for me. Oh, and the next one I forgot about too. Um, the Odyssey is probably tied with another film we'll get to later for my most anticipated film. I'm a huge Nolan fan. I've seen all of his movies except for Insomnia. I still got to watch that. But I just think that I'm a little bit concerned though with this one because fantasy is not in his wheelhouse, and I'm curious how he's going to handle some of the more fantastical elements like the creatures. I'm worried about him trying to ground it too much. You can't ground elements of the Odyssey; it just doesn't work. So as much as I love Nolan, I'm not sure if this is a good pick for him as a film. We'll have to wait and see. I've seen the 6 minute prologue when I went and saw Avatar 3, and it was awesome. So that got me a little bit more hyped. The trailer wasn't as good, but the prologue I think was much better, and I was just completely gripped by that prologue. So I think I'm more excited for it now. Evil Dead Burn, I completely forgot about. We're getting a new Evil Dead film, although no Ash in it. Although I think there's rumors of a cameo. I did like Evil Dead Rise from a couple years ago, and I like the Evil Dead remake, but Raimi's not directing, he's producing. I think he might be writing this one too, but I don't know. I think this one still has a chance to be good. And then right after that, I forgot how packed like July is actually really packed. I think this year July was packed too when they could have spread it out more. Like this year you had Jurassic World and um, Fantastic Four in the same month when they should have not been in the same month. They should have been spread out. But Spider Man Brand New Day is the first Marvel film to come out next year. Coming off the goodwill of No Way Home, I think it's probably going to be pretty good. Super Troopers 3, I completely forgot that was actually happening. And God, I hate how this untitled Disney. Disney has this terrible habit of like they have all these movies planned, but they don't know like they plant their flag in a release date without even telling you what the movie is, and it's a weird way that these corporations work where it's assembly line content is what it is. They tell their shareholders when projects will be coming out, but don't actually know what the project will be. Wait a minute, then we have another Untitled Disney? Like a week later? That's a mistake. I don't know. It's weird. Untitled Sony Blumhouse Insidious. It's Insidious 4, I think, or maybe 5. The Dog Stars, I don't know anything about that except I think it's Ridley Scott making it. Clayface, I don't know what DC's thinking. Their plans are really bizarre. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Clayface as a character, but I just don't know how that works as a film. Resident Evil, it's being made by Zach Kreger, who did Weapons, and Weapons was great. But unfortunately, I think he's doing his own story. I don't think he's directly adapting any of the games, so don't know how well that'll turn out. Another Untitled Disney, what the hell? Oh yeah, Avengers Endgame's being re-released. That's probably smart. Um, the next Alejandro G. Iñárritu film, with there's not much to go on from that teaser, but Tom Cruise is in it. Doesn't look anything like him, and it's been a while since he made a film, so we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. The Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. I didn't grow up with that show. I've not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I have no connection to it. But Street Fighter, I mean, I don't have any connection to Street Fighter either. I haven't played it, but that teaser was super fun, and it looks cheesy in the best way. Like they're embracing the cheese. So I think you know what, that actually might make my top 10 list. Although unfortunately we're in November now, and I don't even think I've mentioned 10 films I want to see. Which is insane. Normally there's usually every year I count and I usually get to at least 10, but not this time. Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm not a Hunger Games person, so I don't care. Fokker in Law, another Fokker film. Never seen him. Violent Night 2. I will see that because Violent Night 1 was a lot of fun. So that will probably also. I'm struggling to make a top 10, but maybe it'll only be like a top 6 or 7. Jumanji 3. Uh, I've only seen the original Jumanji with Robin Williams, so don't really care. Oh wait, isn't it technically Jumanji 4? Because if you count the Robin Williams film, it is 4. But I mean, the Rock ones are kind of a reboot, so maybe they're not counting the original one. Avengers Doomsday. Yes, it makes my list, although I don't know what to think about it, man. It's been too long. It's been too many years of crap. I don't really have any hype, to be honest, but it does make my list though. And then Christmas next year, so like basically a year from, well, it's 1 hour till Christmas as I'm recording this. So in basically exactly a year, Robert Eggers' Werewolf comes out, and I've seen all of his films. Every single one of his films has been great to me. So that makes the list because he's a great filmmaker. So let's count how many I'm really looking forward to. Werewolf, Avengers Doomsday, Violent Night 2, that's 3. Street Fighter. Curious about Resident Evil, but I don't know if it makes my list. Also curious about Clayface, but not really high hopes for it. Curious about Untitled Disney. No, just kidding. The Odyssey, Evil Dead Burn, Spider Man Brand New Day. Those are all like within few weeks of each other. Disclosure Day, Mortal Kombat 2, and Project Hail Mary, and I think that's it. So yeah, really, I think another light year, honestly. So it's not in any particular order. That's just a list of not games. I'm not on that video yet. List of movies that I'm looking forward to. So let me know in the comments what you are looking forward to. Which movies if you want to make a top 10 list, you can. Um, but yeah, it's as time goes on, it just feels like the slate gets smaller and smaller, which sucks because I'm such a big movie fan, and I used to go like the past 10 years, particularly like before COVID. I went a lot, and since COVID, I've just not gone that much. So here's hoping that we can start producing more films and more better stuff. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Peace out.